Hey, hello. Eagles, how are you? Can you hear me? I think I've just broken the cable on the mic, so could you tell me if you're going to be... Yeah, that was Molly. I think she wants to go out. You have to wait. So, before I say too much, just let me know if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Electronic Earnings, thank you. Thank you, Marcus. Still rocking the... Sure. Hang on. I swear I need my other camera. Let me just see if I can do this. Molly. Yeah, there she is. There she is. She's down there. She's scratched her nose up. I don't know when she did that. Anyway, tonight I want you to join me if you're up for it. Now, the first time I did this, you remember we had a great time. Loads of people jumped on for a chat. It was a lot of fun. So I want to do that again. If you want to join, you'll find a link at the top of the chat and in the description. I'll put my earpod on so I'm ready to talk to you. That's what we're doing tonight. We can do whatever you like, really. I do site reviews. I give you an update on the Google update. How are you faring? There's another Google update. I put a video up on it earlier today. The September core update has begun. Feels like there's an update every other week. So yeah, how are you guys doing with that? Any change? I've not really looked much today. I can have a look. Let me just have a quick look in the old. The Search Console is like a couple of days behind, isn't it? I think Analytics is probably the best place to look. I guess we need to carry on working on Can You Wash It? I seem to have forgotten that. I'm really kind of like apprehensive about starting new sites at the moment. Let's talk about it, Sports Story. Have you got anything to say? Why don't you come on and talk to me? Link in the description and in the comments. What is Can You Wash It? It's a site that we started building on stream a little while ago, a few days ago. Yes, indeed, that Google Analytics bug was quite scary, wasn't it? Not what we need. I'm really not up to date about this new update. Well, it's nothing specific. It's just the core update. I think that Google is struggling with the search results. I think the search results are not as good as they were. I don't think Google's as good as it was. I don't know. Do you find that? It's probably down to us lot, SEO people, niche website owners, filling it up with content. There you go, build a brand. It's hard to build a brand when your site's called Best Corn Popper. Get a brew. I've got a brew. Oh, está muy caliente. Still practicing Spanish. So, yeah, I've not really seen anything. Here's Best Corn Popper. Let me show you. Get Gaz on. I was going to do the stream this afternoon, but then Gaz said he wouldn't be able to make it, so I thought, okay, I'm going to have to do it tonight. Come on, someone click that link. Come on for a chat. Turn your camera on. Turn your mic on. Let's have a little chat about life, the universe, and everything. Here we go. Someone's coming in right now. Hey, look who we've got. It's Jonathan. Hang on. Are you there?
Hello.
Oh, you are there. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you? ¿Qué tal?
Yeah, muy bien, muy bien. ¿Y tú?
Me alegro. Can you hear me? Yeah, obviously.
Okay. Yeah, you're a little faint. I'm loving the vest. I'm loving the vest you got there.
Well, it's still hot here.
like a muscle vest. Yeah,
Sweaty.
it's still hot here, but you never catch me in a vest. How's things with you?
Yeah, okay, back to normal. Getting back to normal after very long summer holidays.
Yeah, tell me about it. Jeez, the summer is endless in Spain.
Yeah.
Jonathan's in Spain as well, by the way. We're like
Yeah.
the Spanish end here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still pretty warm. It's still 28. It's been rainy a little bit down here in Andalusia.
Yeah. Same here. The rain's coming now. Finally, hopefully it will cool us down. I'm still, we're still sweating. It's 30 odd degrees.
Yeah, it's still quite
sweaty.
humid.
Yeah.
I say more.
Got my little sweat towel.
Oh yeah, a little rag. You have to. My wife carries a rag with her to sit on those plastic chairs in the cafes and things. So, what's up with you? I know you've been working on your site. I'm not going to say anything about it.
Yeah.
It's obviously top secret, but you seem to be well underway with that.
Yeah, no, I mean, if I can share a fair amount of details, about how it's going and stuff. So, I bought a Odis aged domain, and I contracted niche website builders to build a done for you site on it.
Yeah.
So that site, that was I think they started. I think I met with them at the beginning of July. I can't quite remember.
What, like a proper meeting or a Zoom?
No, an onboarding Zoom. So
okay.
just to talk about what I want from the site.
Yeah.
So that was live. I think halfway through August, with 55 articles on it. And
did they do the content as well? Did they?
Yeah. So, well, I'm starting to get impressions about a month later. I'm on about 1,000, just over 1,000 impressions. Average position 25, and no.
Okay, well, it's early days. Early days.
Yes, it's early. Yeah, of course. I think that's quite
promising.
Okay. Yeah. No clicks.
Okay, I've got a few questions. First off, how was the ODYS or Odis experience?
Fine. Pretty smooth, really. I mean, it's not so complicated.
Did you choose the domain yourself, or did they give you any guidance? Or?
Well, actually, I got the domain inspired by a video of Doug's. So
good old inspirational Doug.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm live with Doug tomorrow. Let me just get a quick plug in. We're on the Niche Lifestyle Show tomorrow afternoon on Doug's channel. So I'll share a link to that tomorrow. It'd be good to see you there. Anyway, okay.
Yeah,
how did Doug inspire you then?
Well, there was a few factors. It is a niche that I am genuinely interested in, and I am not. I'm good at a lot of things, but what I'm not good at is deciding. So, I know you can endlessly try to, make your decision about what needs to go in.
Plan.
So it was kind of like I was in a position, as you know, because I sold my house so I could have capital to build a long-term project.
Yeah.
I was in a position to be able to invest, an amount of money that I hadn't been able to invest in. If I hadn't done that, I would have never been able to dream of investing that much money. It was about €4,000, the domain. I was in a position to be able to get the domain, and it was in a niche that I was interested in. Doug said, he went into a little bit of detail about the things he envisioned for that domain, and it just shouted out at me, and I thought it was. It's something that's growing as well. It's a growing niche. So.
I know it is, for sure. It's the future, hopefully.
Yeah.
So, how many links did the domain have? Did it have any real juicy ones from any real juicy sites?
It had. It didn't have a huge amount of links, right? Did have quite a lot. I don't have any technical information ready, I'm afraid. Sorry, but if I remember rightly.
Yeah,
there was a couple of hundred links, but there was a lot of links with very high DRs, like 80s, 90s.
That's why when I'm looking on the ODYS, I see that that one's got a link from ft.com, that one's got a link from bbc.co.uk, that kind of thing. You think, wow, that's juicy.
Yeah, and they were relevant to the niche.
Yeah,
so
that's important.
Yeah.
So the whole ODYS was good, and then how does it work then? Do they just kind of, because I've never bought one, I was going to do a project with them, but it's never quite happened because I've got enough on my plate as it is.
Yeah.
They just push the domain into your GoDaddy or something? How does it work?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. You just have to toggle something in GoDaddy and it appears quite quickly after that.
Perfect.
They offer you services. They offer you, to build a website on the domain for you. But actually, I think they do that with niche website builders. Because I said to them, no, I'm doing that with niche website builders, and they said, oh, well, that's who we would be doing it with anyway.
Yeah, they're very close. And so how was the whole niche website builders experience? I mean, of course, I'm going to be streaming with them tomorrow, but you can say whatever you like. If it was terrible, just do say.
Yeah, no, well, I tried to stick to the main points. Overall, I am very happy, because they have delivered. They've done a very good website, I think. 55 articles in the time frame given. The website, technically, the site is, I think, I'm not an expert on WordPress. I have built a lot of basic WordPress sites, so I'm no more way around. But I don't know. For example, their choice of plugins, I just trust them on that because I wouldn't really know.
Did they use Astra theme, was it, by any chance?
Yes, it was Astra.
I know that's Adam's favourite.
Oh, right, okay. But anyway...
It's a good theme, it's a good theme.
Yeah, okay, good. Glad to hear it.
Not as good as popcorn.
Not as good as popcorn, no. But no, I'm very happy because I'm, very short time after I spent my money, I'm now with a really seriously good launchpad, I think, a website with 55 articles on it, from which I'm going to be expanding and going forward. So I'm really happy. I think, on the whole, in terms of article structure, time scale, and everything, plus the project manager is really great. I think it's been a really good experience. They've delivered. I do have some gripes. on the content quality, but not serious gripes.
Can you not send it back, or can they not rewrite it?
Yeah. Well, the thing is that what the main issue I've had is that about half the articles for me, they took way too long to answer the question.
Too much waffle, fluff.
Yeah. There was. I wouldn't call it waffle. It was related, but they were just taking
to
too
the point,
long.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. There was only one article I would say was waffle, where they just invented 5 subheadings which had nothing to do with the question.
Oh, okay.
But that was only in one case, and then there was a funny thing happened. There's three different paragraphs which for me don't make any sense at all.
That's not
which
good.
they've rewritten twice, and all they've done is change the words, and they still don't make any sense. So in the end, I just said, look, I'll rewrite those 3 paragraphs. It's not a big deal.
That's not good.
Overall, I've got 55 articles, which I'm happy with. The interlinking as well, I think, is done really well. All of the technical side, I think, is really spot on, and I'm confident that I've got a website that's not going to have any issues in terms of SEO.
I'm excited to see how this pans out. So in terms of those existing links coming to the site, how did they set up some 301s for you on that, or how does that work?
Yeah.
Did you create some content based on what they were originally linking to?
Yes, they created the content based on what was originally linked to, but they couldn't replicate it. I don't think it would be right to replicate it anyway, but there was some interactive stuff, I think, and they don't do that.
So that's going to be tricky to emulate.
Yeah.
Or replicate.
And in the end, there was only three redirects, because out of all the links, I can't remember what there's where they filter it, and not every single link gets redirected.
No, you can do like a wildcard mass thing and just redirect to homepage or whatever. I don't know. Well, that sounds good. So going forward, what's your plan? Are you going to continue buying content from niche website builders? Are you going to maybe take on some writers? What's your thinking?
Yeah, well...
maybe do it all yourself with Jasper.
Yeah, well, actually... one of the key takeaways for me from this experience with contracting the content for this niche is that I get the impression that it's, to do it well, it's quite a lot of the articles are quite technically oriented.
So they need a lot of research, a lot of data, a lot of proper stuff.
And I think
it's not like
the current articles. No, exactly, and I think a lot of the articles that as they are, they're okay, but I think they could go further and they could be improved with citing more sources and infographics and stuff like that. So I presume that level of depth isn't something that niche website builders normally offer. So as I'm going to have time, I'm probably going to focus on writing myself, which wasn't my original idea. What I was going to, well, I think it's going to be what I'm going to be doing now. I'm going to be writing myself within that same subtopic, but then opening up a new subtopic, a new silo, and possibly contracting that out. But I was thinking about trying a different agency, just to compare, not because I think.
Yeah, no, I think it's good to test out different people, different companies.
Mm.
Or, I mean, I've done really well. I mean, it took a while to get some good writers, but I put an advert on ProBlogger, got lots of applicants, and then with the help of Sue, who's been doing my editing, we just kind of went through and we got them to write a bit, and if it was good, then we gave them a bit more, and if it wasn't, then we still paid them, but we wished them good luck and see you later. And now I've got a team of 3 writers just working for me, and they're really good.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that is another option. So at the moment, I'm not 100% sure which way I'm going to take it, because I was also talking to Doug about it, and he recommended that I start doing link building as well.
Okay, yeah.
Per row. So I have to think about because I haven't got limitless funds, I'm gonna have time too, so I have to see where my time is best employed. I think writing some articles and getting really into the technical side of it is probably where my time is going to be best spent, and the money maybe opening up a new silo with a content agency, probably, because I think for now I don't want to get into hiring writers, because I think it can be quite time consuming at the beginning.
It is at the beginning, yeah. Right. Your best bet actually is to find a good editor or a VA that can help you pick up last night. That's been a Sue has been. She's not here tonight, but Sue has been a saviour, because she has been managing all the writer applications and doing all that stuff for me, which I'm useless at. Anyway, Jonathan, thanks for joining me. Some people are saying that the sound is a little bit off. I'm still playing around with this new mic. I've got the mic turned up as high as it will go. Maybe I've got the interview up too much. I've adjusted the levels. Let me know how it is now. Thank you, Jonathan, and hang around to the end. We're doing a giveaway. And, well, maybe we'll have you back in a month or 2 and find out how it's all going.
Yeah. Okay, good stuff.
See you soon.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Jonathan, anyone else want to jump on? They complete as many as they want. I mean, some of them are doing 3 or 4 a week at the moment. I basically have a big spreadsheet with all the articles that I want written, and they just work through it. And then if they want to do 5 a week, that's fine. If they want to do 1, that's fine as well. Right, someone mentioned nothing is by design here, Carl. It's all a fluke. One-shot blog post. I want to try that out now. Let's try that out. Let me show you. I'll show you my article spreadsheet as well, and we can write an article right now using the new tool. Let me just find my spreadsheet. Thank you, Jill. I'm glad I'm fine. Some fine sound. So this is how I brief my writers. Okay, I've messed up the technology here. If I can't give you my screen. There we go. Now I've lost me. I guess you don't need me. Do you need me? Oh, there we are. I'll just sit up here quietly. Tracking and research. What is that? I'm good, Daily Family Guy. I do share with people my let me get this article sheet. I have got a one I can share with you. Article planning template. Here we go. I'm going to get a link. I don't track links. I don't do any link. The dog's bothering me. I don't do any link building myself, so I don't quite know what you mean. There might be. I'm outside, and the guy next door has always got his TV on really loud. Let's make him Let's be louder. Okay, I'm going to paste it. If you want to, there you go. Just save a copy of that to your Google Docs. Yes, I should do that, Carl. You're absolutely right. Okay. Like all those ones that talking about niche website builders, they did loads to Best Roof Box, and then I've lost all of them, and I don't know if they're still live or anything. So yeah, this is the article spreadsheet. So basically, I just like tell them the keyword, the title, and then over here we put in. I give them some subheadings, which are basically based on Google search suggestions. Put some notes if need be, and then any other thing. They come in here and they put their name and if they want to do it. Got a little drop down here for being written, available, that kind of thing. They can take anything that's available. And yeah, that's it. Okay. What is available? Is popcorn kosher? Sounds interesting. I'm going to Google that first. So I'm just going to quickly do a quick Jasper one-hit article. Now, I've got my doubts about this functionality because I think, with terms of AI, I think AI is going to be very useful. Hey, maybe we'll try and get an image of some popcorn and a butter again. Maybe, maybe not. I think AI is a very useful tool, but I'm apprehensive of like one-click article generation things. That sounds like you're going to be creating low-quality content, and that's not what we want to be doing with AI. Thank you. It's kosher. Olivier is Jewish, by the way, so she's very well qualified to answer that. But before we talk about whether popcorn is kosher, let's say hello to Brian. Brian, how are you?
Hey, Alex.
We talk about whether popcorn is kosher. Oh, I can hear myself. That's a little bit. Let's not create a gas.
Hey.
Brian, how are you? Have you got your speaker
well,
on? Because I can hear myself. Can you turn me down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is that better?
Yeah.
That's better for me. I can't hear myself. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. Had a quick question.
Go for it.
Doing well. You hear me okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Don't watch me on YouTube because I'm going to be about a minute behind on YouTube. Watch me on the interview window and listen to me there. That would be better. Otherwise, there'll be a bit of a lag.
Okay. Let me switch over. Let me switch out. I may drop you, but I'll come back.
Okay.
Or I'll see you later if I don't. Okay.
Okay. Is that better? Am I in real time now?
You're real time.
Perfect. What's the question, Brian?
That was my bad. Yeah. I have a quick question. I'm hearing things and reading things that the new core update might include some AI stuff.
Yeah.
Is that, and then somebody may have already asked that, but I just wondered what your thinkings were about that.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely going for it. It's going for the really spammy, horrible AI content, I think, which I can find some examples of in a minute, but basically where people have literally just pressed a button and churned out a whole load of content without any editing, any thought, any research, any structure. So if you're doing those things, you'll be fine. If you are just pressing a button and churning out content that's not very useful and not very readable and is obviously AI, bit like the article spinners of the past, that kind of stuff, then you should probably be worried.
I remember those. I'm old enough to have done that. So, well, like for instance, I have Jasper, and I primarily use it for headings, titles, intros, things like that, and I
Yeah.
write most of the
Perfect.
content. However, I have a guy that I outsource some things on. Very good. He's overseas. Well, you're overseas. he's he's over in Egypt or somewhere, but
Wow.
highly intelligent. That last week he told me just flat out. He said they're coming after AI, especially things like Jasper. He said he just flat out said, "Get off of it." He said, "You have," and that kind of shocked me that he would say it that strongly because I was thinking like, okay, I can still just be careful with it, but I that gave me pause to think about it a little bit. So,
Mm.
but I know you're still very big on it, which
Yeah, I'm
I
still
you
very
know I
keen on it, and I've got an article that I did just a few weeks ago, and it's still ranking really well, and so are some of my other articles that were AI.
right.
I mean, my darts website, dartpicks.com, that has got a lot of AI content, and that has lost some ranking. Whether that is
Mhm.
AI related, I don't know. It could be something else. But there's still a lot of AI stuff that's ranking. I don't
Right.
know. I think you just got to be careful with it, as you say. You don't overdo it.
Right. Well, and like I said, most of the and I think you probably know as I've written you, mine is kind of there's a lot of theology based stuff in there that I have to write myself.
Yeah.
So I can't outsource a lot of that, but I have used Jasper for intros, outros, headings, and things like that, and I have found it quite useful. But I don't think you could look at mine and say that was written by AI.
No, no.
Think so.
Sometimes it's so obvious it's AI, and other times it's not. Make sure that every sentence doesn't start with so. Jasper's quite repetitive. That often starts every sentence with so. I wouldn't worry too much. I'll obviously let you know if I see anything weird happening with any of the AI content, but so far I'm happy with it.
Great. Well,
Good.
my site made $30 in the last 30 days, so $1 a day. Hey,
Well, that's better than a lot of people. And you get that up to $10 a day, and then before you know it, it's $100 a day, and then you're
yeah.
getting somewhere.
Well, only started in January, so haven't got
Well,
too
no,
many
that's good
months
then.
under the
That's
belt.
good. It's nearly only 9 months old.
Yep.
Perfect. All right. Well, thanks for dropping on.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you
Enjoy
soon.
it.
Good luck with your site.
Thanks a lot.
See you,
All right. Bye bye.
Brian. Bye. It's Brian. Anyone else want to jump on? You'll find the link at the top of the comments and in the description. So I was doing back on this, wasn't I? I keep bringing people on my screen sharing window. It's not right. Not right. Right. Yep. Okay. So popcorn is kosher. Let me just read this actually. Itself is when it comes from the ear. What does it mean when it comes from the ear? So it can be down to the flavorings. Okay. I didn't realize there was a whole website on kosher. Of course there is. I don't know what that means, Carla. It can't mean actually from your ear. Waxy old popcorn. Yeesh. Okay. Hey, Charlotte.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I've just recovered from the stress of the Google stats dropping. I'm calmer now, but that wasn't fun the other day.
That was some Google. That was the Google Analytics tracking. Sorry,
Yeah.
my dog was just going through the bin. But yeah, that was just a tracking error. Nothing to worry about. How are your sites in general? Because there has been some other Google updates.
Yeah, well, I'm very new to niche sites. I've posted in the Facebook group before. I bought the site off of a friend, and it's done really well with some SEO efforts. But I'm a professional blogger with influence blogs otherwise, so niche sites is completely new to me. So
Okay, but you're good at writing and stuff, creating.
yeah,
Content.
I'm a freelance writer day to day anyway. So I thought, what's another few domains to add to my list of hosted ones?
Yeah, why not?
But yeah,
How did you know the site was for sale? Was just a friend offered it for you or to you?
yeah, I was helping her with some SEO stuff beforehand, and then she got bored of it after she made some changes, and then the ranks dropped and the Zoic earnings tailed off because she made a change to something,
Right.
and she was threatening to delete it. I'm like, well, don't delete it.
Delete.
We spent a lot
Yeah.
of time. Yeah. So I bought it off of her and had to play around with some of the basic SEO stuff, like changing the URLs, just the general layout, and it's picked back up in Google again and doing okay. So yeah, it's
And
been quite.
it's earning a little bit with his Zoic, is it?
Yeah, I've moved on to She Media now for ads, just because I wanted to try them out.
And are they good? I've not used or even really heard of She Media. Do they have a minimum requirement?
Yeah, 20,000 page views a month.
Okay, not huge.
I tried them out because they're one that I've used before. I've seen people using with like influencer blogs. It's kind of like a Zoic, She Media, then Mediavine
Yeah.
in the
And
hierarchy.
were they easy to set up?
Yeah, pretty easy. But I don't know. They always say they're better rates than a Zoic, but it's not doing it at the moment. It's fluctuating quite a lot. But I messaged them today to say, look, you said
want
you'd
more
be earning
money.
more. Basically, yeah. So I've dropped them an email. They said they're going to have a look at it and tweak some things. But I'm half tempted to get rid of them, maybe go to a Zoic. But you're tied into a contract with them for a little while. I'm hoping I can wait until I can get to Mediavine levels and just move straight over to them. But then I've seen a lot of people saying that they're doing better with a Zoic than Mediavine. So
Strange.
yeah, it'd be interesting to see.
I think it probably depends on your niche and your all that kind of stuff and your EPVs, CPMs,
Yeah,
all that stuff.
it's travel niche, so it's based on basically traveling London and things to do in London. So kind of seasonal.
And
Kind of not.
UK, a lot of UK traffic, is that?
Yeah, majority UK traffic, which probably doesn't help. But
Okay.
it's doing okay.
Okay. Is my sound bad again? Can you all not hear me, people? Is it when I'm doing interviews? Is it weird? Anyway, a lot of people are asking, are you up for any writing work? Electronic Earnings would like a new writer. Oh, she's gone. Where'd you go?
I don't know. It just said reconnecting. Sorry. I am fully booked for writing work at the moment. I'm afraid. I write personal finance industry and fintech, so you get booked up quite quickly with some of those. But I am always happy to take on work when it gets quiet. So yeah, if I ever do get a lull in work, I'll put on the group or something if people are looking for writers.
That'd be great. And this influencer stuff that you do, what's that all about?
So basically, I've been a blogger since 2008, probably, maybe a bit before.
Okay.
Got into it as a hobby and then realised you can make money from it. I went about it the way of building an audience, monetizing that way. Sort of sponsored posts is the main thing. Ads is doable, but it's obviously if you've got the traffic, but you don't need the page views and traffic from Google if you've got an audience.
No,
So-
I've found that as well.
Yeah, so I was most of my money's been made from sort of sponsored posts and sponsored deals with companies. So yeah, going about it from a Google rankings and sort of ads point of view is a bit different for me. But I'm going to try and see if I can sort of mesh both together at some point.
Okay, yeah, that'd be good. People are asking, what's the site? Do you want to share your site or not? Your influencer stuff, or is it all secret?
The influencer stuff is a bit dead at the moment, actually, because I've been focusing on niche site stuff. But I'm actually in Your Money or Your Life field. It's a personal finance blog that's being branded at the moment. So I'll share it in the group actually once it's completely
That'd be
reset
good.
up, because I'm in the middle of moving stuff over. But yeah, I am planning to do case studies on more of the niche sites I set up, and I'm wondering if I reveal the niche and the site URL of one of them just to see if that makes a difference. But you get a bit precious about it, don't you? Sometimes like I could do that, but
Yeah, a lot of people tell me it's absolutely crazy to share your site URLs and everything because people just
But then-
copy it. People do negative SEO and just all other bad things. But you know,
but they can do that to any other site, can't they? I don't know. I might see how it goes the next few months, and I might consider it, but we'll see.
yeah, maybe set up YouTube or something. Have you got YouTube?
No, don't use YouTube other than to watch videos, but
Okay.
you never know.
Well, thanks for dropping on and sharing your stuff with us. Good to have you on, and thanks for being a subscriber and a viewer. Wish you all the
worries.
best of luck with your sites, and yeah, come back again in a couple of months. Let us know how it's all going.
We'll do. Speak to you
And
soon.
we'll see you in the group. By the way, if you're not in the group, you'll find a link to the Facebook group below. You should join us, and you can chat to Charlotte and other WP Eaglers. All right, bye-bye, Charlotte. Okay. Oh, we're having a few guests. It's fantastic. Right. What I want to know. So the popcorn ear is not your ear. It's the ear of corn. Of course it is. Jesus. Right. So it's the new template, isn't it? So, Josh, is negative SEO not a thing? Because surely you could build a whole load of spammy links. Would Google just disregard them, or maybe you get a manual penalty? I guess you're right. It would be chaos if it was a thing. So, how do you get a manual penalty? Just through your own content? Can external factors not instigate a manual penalty from Google? I don't know. That's a big question. I don't. That's something I need to get into electronic earnings for sure. Have I missed some questions? Okay, let me just quickly go through. I didn't kick her out. Everyone says it sounds good. It seems okay. I don't know what's going on. Okay, some people are doing better on AdSense than Zoe. That's weird. That shouldn't be the case. Don't know. I don't see it. If you did ask a question, I missed it. Then Maeve, who rhymes with Dave, how are you? I am, Marcus. I'm not talking. Carl doesn't want me talking again. Understandably. But I will be there in some form. I'm going to probably still have a fringe event. But that was fun. But yeah, I'll be at Affiliate Gathering. I'll probably just help Phil out on the popcorn theme stand. There we go. Oh, now we've got a real special guest. I think I'm going to have to save the Jasper ones unless we get really bored towards the end of the stream, because I've got too many fantastic guests to ignore. It's someone who we can definitely ask about negative SEO. Let me just switch this camera. Here we are. Looking very blue. It's Sean! Where's your light? Why are you so blue?
Alexa, lights white.
Hey, Alexa,
I'll-
well,
Right.
the robots look after everything at your place.
Yeah, man. Everything's automated. How's it going, man?
Good. How on earth are you? Are you going to be going to Affiliate Gathering next year? We're just talking about it.
I don't know. I don't know yet. See how it goes. There's some stuff might happen next year, so might not be able to make it.
Oh, okay. Can you
checked the tracker
say any more on that?
It's what we were talking about at Affiliate Gathering, but like can't really say much. It's nothing to do with blogging.
No.
It's other stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Are you going to the other event in October?
Same reason I can't make that one either. The one in the States.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't make that either, which is a shame because there's some.
That would
people
be a
going
good
on.
crack.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, can't make that either. Mate, like from now until like December next year, very little stuff that I can actually do.
Fair enough. But tell us, first off, a question we were just talking about, in fact, is negative SEO a real thing?
I don't think it is. Like, back in even like in 2015, people with GSA rigs were literally blasting millions and millions of links to try and prove negative SEO was a thing, and it does nothing.
Right.
Google's, in my opinion, Penguin 4 is clever enough to check the outbound link count on the domain, how many pages it's getting a day. If it links to a site, it just discounts it off your link graph. In my opinion, it's hard to prove anything, but I don't think negative SEO is a thing.
Okay, fair enough.
In that sense, anyway.
And would you recommend sharing URLs publicly as a YouTuber or social media influencer?
No.
No.
Well,
Good.
have you seen Morton's main site? How many clones he has now?
Of the
RV
Go
one?
Outdoors? Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah,
Some of them
yeah.
are very, very similar as well, very close.
Yeah, dude. I was actually, by chance, I was going to do the Scottish 500 ring road with my friend, but he had to drop out. And we were just Googling if you can put mountain bikes on the back of a Jeep. And I thought it was Morton's site. And it literally had like 2 more words in the URL. When I was reading that, I was like, this can't be his site. This makes no sense. But it
Yeah.
looks just like his real site. People are
I
just
know,
scalping it. And
it's
cloning it.
crazy.
There's a lot of people having issues with scalpers right now as well, though. So not worth it, in my opinion. There's so little to gain and so much to lose.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But anyway, how have you been over the last... I mean, it seems like Google are doing an update every other week at the moment. How are your sites faring?
man.
Because I know you've got a big case study going on at the moment, haven't you?
Oh, that one's been hit. It got hit by the helpful content update with... have you seen the widgets? There's new widgets. There's a community one. Oh, sorry, a question and answers one, where it's like Quora, and a discussions one, where it's forums and Reddit.
Yeah.
They've took a lot of traffic, but then like 2 days ago it started to recover and go back up, and then the new updates rolled out and the SERPs are just really volatile right now. I checked, I don't know, like 6 hours ago, and I was really down on ranks, and then I manually refreshed the rank tracker about half an hour ago and I'm up. So it's just too volatile to work out with.
And is that reflected in your analytics or?
I don't check them. It's I usually just check my rank tracker. But even then, like with them widgets, a discussion widget, if that's in second, that's what I think the problem is with the helpful content update. My rankings actually went up overall, but my traffics went down because the stuff I was in second and third for is below the fold, and there's a widget about Reddit links and stuff like that in second now. But on the flip side of that, it's so helpful as a user, like actually searching. Some of the stuff I've found within seconds by clicking through some random obscure forum link, and the answer's a top post. So I do think that'll spread into other niches in the future. But as a blogger, yeah, it's not helpful.
That's not good. Although I completely understand, because often when I'm looking for information on all sorts of things, I have, found myself adding the word Reddit to the end of the search query or forum or something like that, because I do find that people talking about a particular subject is more valuable than someone who's created an article. That's going to have a big effect on these websites for sure.
100%, dude. Like the $1 million blog project, that's what is hitting. My rankings are up, but traffic is down. So it's like, that's less than ideal, but nothing I can do about it.
Because it wasn't too long ago where if you were doing a search or checking out some keywords and you saw like Reddit was ranking well or Quora, then you'd think, okay, that's an easy one to go for, but maybe not so much anymore.
There's a thread on FatStacks where someone was saying, like, what's the future of that keyword research method? And I do think that's a good question to look at, because if Google are just going to take all the forums on the first page and correlate them into a widget in second, that's going to take a ton of traffic. But for now, like, I'm starting.
You're probably going to get your answer in there. You don't need to go any further.
Exactly. And then people get into that habit as well, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm starting another blog next month, and I'm using the exact same method of Reddit, Quora, forums, and just hoping for the best, to be honest. See how that one goes. Were you hit or anything? Or
one site's down, it's been up and down. I don't know whether it's to do with Web Core Vitals or what it is, or there was quite a bit of AI content, but it was heavily edited. But the other site's doing fine. I've got some other things on the go, but yeah, I don't know. It's a kind of volatile time to be in the niche website space. But then I see, like Carl posted today, that one of his sites has completely just gone to the moon over the last couple of days. So there's still hope, I think. Matthew's just said he
definitely.
just had his best day. So blog
Good
builder
effort.
Andy says still no drops. So yeah, I think it's still viable.
There's definitely still potential in it, and like I said, I'm starting another blog next month. I don't know if it's his exact strategy, but I'm sure Jesse from Niche Informer, he has a strategy where he'll put like 100 blog posts on a domain and just leave it for like a year and see how it performs, and he'll just build them out and build them out, and then he'll double down on stuff with a high RPM, or that's actually getting decent traffic. So next year I might try that. But
And then you just do a few sites and then pick the one that's working.
Yep, yeah, exactly. But see how much time I've gotten. See how blogging goes. Because we've still got another product review update, and we might get another core algorithm update in November. Like they didn't say if this September one is the November one brought forward. So yeah,
Maybe.
there's a lot of uncertainty.
There is, but just hold tight and go for it. So, what else are you working on? Anything exciting?
Can't really talk about the e-commerce thing because of NDAs, but I've just sold that where it's technically getting sold this month. So that's a second e-commerce project in 2 years we've exited out of. But I hate it, dude. Like, I despise it. It's just so boring. I don't enjoy it. And it's like, by e-commerce as well,
Were
I
you
mean,
selling
we
electronic
have
products or physical products? What were you selling?
physical products. Everything's made in Birmingham. And like, there's one of my friends, like one of the guys in the team, has a contact in Birmingham who has a factory. So everything's made in the UK. It's not drop shipped in, but I just hate it. I hate the everything about it. To be
Customers
honest,
and all that, and shipping and
that's. I literally refused to deal with customer service. I was like, I'll deal with everything online. And then, can you remember Drupal?
Yeah.
Sorry, Joomla. It was Joomla. I don't know if I can say this actually. I doubt they'll see it. The company, it's a massive US company. Like they literally have ads on our TV. That's who we've
Okay.
just sold this to, and they're using Joomla with a K2 plugin as their main primary website. And it's like, what the hell? This is like, it
Wow.
launched with vulnerabilities like 7 years ago. Why don't you use Shopify or something?
Yeah.
But
Maybe they're
yeah.
just in too deep and it's hard to change.
Yeah, I think it's heavily customized, so it's like at a stage where it'll break everything.
Yeah, and probably the guy who originally set it up, he's probably not there anymore, so no one quite knows how it works. They just don't want to touch it, just in case they
Dude,
break
it
it.
could be. When I was looking at their website, and I was like, I have no idea how to transfer our stuff to your format, mine. It's like, yeah, everyone says that, we'll deal with it. It's like, yeah, good, go on. But
Well, we'll have to catch up because I can't remember what you said about what you're doing next year, which is so top secret. I'm very intrigued now. There was a lot of alcohol affiliate gathering. Memories are
oh man, exactly.
shady.
It's like I got an email from some guy like when we were drinking about loads of stuff. I was like, oh, I don't think I was supposed to say any of that. And he was going into detail. Don't remember the conversation, but affiliate gathering was good that night out on the night before. It was a good
Yeah.
night. Met some
Well,
people.
yeah, we'll catch up in private, and you can tell me what's going on.
Yeah, definitely.
Good. Well, and you are still uploading videos. By the way, you should go and check out Sean's channel. Just do a search for Sean Mars. Lots of good stuff. And I said the $1 million case. Is it, or is it £1 million? I can't remember. $1 million.
Doesn't really matter. It's not going
Although with
anywhere.
the exchange rate at the moment, there's not a lot of difference between them.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'll keep YouTube going. Like, I'm uploading videos because I'm under contract for like sponsored videos. But next year I'm out of that, so I don't know. It's like with the helpful content update, one of my friends sent us a WhatsApp message with 5 guides on how to recover from the helpful content update before it was even launched. And I was like, I just don't want to be part of this space. Like, the update's not even out, and there's guides going over how to recover from it. And it's like, yeah. So I don't know.
What, are they,
See how I feel.
people are selling them, are they?
No, it's blog posts. You can literally Google
okay.
them, and like he was joking around. He didn't believe that did even work, but like, yeah, he sent us them on WhatsApp, and I was skimming them and like, what the hell are these people talking about, man? But yeah, so I'm uploading one a month at least until the end of the year because of the contract.
Contractual obligations, yeah. I've not really. Well, I've entered into one slight agreement on doing videos like that, but I tend to avoid that because I'll always not fulfill it. You know, I'm just gonna forget to do the video or not have time, whatever. All right, well, good. Well, and yeah, we'll have to arrange time to catch up in private, and that'd be good too. But Sean, thanks for dropping by, and do go and check out Sean's channel. See you soon. Bye bye. Yeah. Sean Mars, the legend, the man, the myth, the legend. Where's that from? Right, I see Matthew. Matthew has been talking in the chat. A $50,000 day. Matthew, you need to click the link and get your cam on and your mic on and come and chat to me for a minute about what the heck that is, what you've been up to, because that's incredible. We've got 10 minutes left. How are we doing for the likes? So 66 likes is what we need. And then we could do a giveaway. Come on, Matthew. Come and talk to me. If not, I'm going to be using AI to write an article about kosher popcorn. Okay, that's what we're doing then. Okay. Is popcorn kosher? Popcorn Eaters is an audience. Let's see. Yes, Matthew is going to be coming on in 2 minutes to talk about his $50,000 day. Thank you, Helen. I've realised I haven't done any proper hellos. So while that's doing its thing, let's do the beginning at the end. We have got, obviously, Carl in the Eagle, and thanks for that donation a minute ago, Carl. I saw that. Bradbury's here as well. Chris Thornton, hello to you, CPA marketer. Electronic Earnings, of course, is here. Gaz is here. Jill is here. Helen is here. I don't know where Sue is tonight. I'm missing Sue. Josh is here, an Eagler. Julian's here. Matik OG is here. Matthew is just about to join me now for a chat. And then we got Phil and the other Phil of Spiderweb and Stuart. Thank you, Joe. You don't have to spam the likes. But here he is, the man with the 50k days. It's Matthew with the 50k days. Oh, I can hear myself. Hey. It's Matthew. Can you just mute the YouTube window, please? Talk to me on the
now.
That
was me. Bear with me. There we go. Tech is not my friend, so
no, that's
fine.
I
hope you can hear me. Yeah, I hope you can hear me. Fantastic.
Right. So what's going on? Great. 50,000 a day. Tell us, take us through this.
Yeah, sure. So I've actually been following you for years and years, Alex.
Thank you.
A long time ago, I reached out to you a long time ago when I started in the world of blogging. So you probably won't remember the conversation we had.
Probably not. I can't remember what I just said to Sean. So yeah.
Yeah, but I've been.
Remind me. What did I say?
I can't even remember. I was after some advice over some crazy WordPress plugin. So
okay.
Yeah, it's when I very first started online.
Perfect.
Now, so I'm a coach who teaches Facebook organic marketing, sales, stuff like that, sales training.
Yeah.
And I hold now large virtual events, but they're all sold through content from websites, landing pages and stuff like that. So
okay. So that income that you mentioned in the chat, is that from selling tickets for something, or is that affiliate income or advertising income?
Yeah. So it's from various things. So it's from selling high ticket offers, so high ticket affiliate offers that have a pricing point of $1,000 minimum.
Okay, yeah, so there's going to be some good commission on that.
Yeah, some very good products in the market. Very good high commission. So I focus on that. I don't do low ticket offers at all. I like the minimum offers I promote is paying a minimum of $1,000 a time.
Yeah.
And I use that with strategies,
Are these like training courses and
promoting.
things that you're selling, or?
Yeah, so a lot of them are actually courses in affiliate marketing. So teaching
Okay.
people how to sell high ticket offers. So whether it's teaching stuff through like email marketing, for example, whether it's teaching people how to make money from like YouTube, how to make money from blogs, how to set up ecosystems, for example. So how do you use that ridiculous thing called TikTok? And how can you make money from dancing on TikTok? Promoting affiliate offers and stuff like that. So it's really interesting
Yeah, that
space to
sounds
be in. So,
well, a very competitive space, I'd say. Quick question from
yeah,
Electronic Earnings: what kind of commissions you get on that? I guess it's at least 50%.
it depends. So there's one offer I'm promoting at the moment, which actually once a week in the month he pays 100% commission. So the
Wow.
offer's actually 997, and he pays you 100% commission. So you get nearly $1,000. And there's other offers which is about 75%, and that's like 1,500. Um,
Wow.
and they're very, very, very good offers to promote. Like ethically, they're very good.
Oh,
So
what? So
it's
the
not like
products are
some
actually decent.
crazy. They're amazing. Yeah, to put my name to it, they have to be very good because my reputation is by it.
Yeah.
They're not like a crazy ClickBank, JV Zoo, Warrior Plus. In my opinion, horrendous stuff. This is really
That
good
doesn't actually
quality.
provide any value to anyone. Yeah.
Yeah, this is real ethical stuff, which people can make a lot of money from. The cool thing is that the product themselves, they promote the earnings of the people actually in the program themselves. There's many people with like multiple six figures just from promoting one affiliate offer.
Wow.
So they're very good for your audience, Alex, and I'll tell you why. The people who promote this stuff generally promote it using other strategies. So it's normally Facebook organic marketing.
Yeah.
So it's like finding people on Facebook, not spending money on ads or anything like that. And it's approaching people, messaging them, building content on Facebook. Why it'd be really cool for you guys, like I've been watching you for a long, long time, is that you guys are obviously all into blogging,
Yeah.
and the content which you provide through blogs is very valuable. You guys,
Oh, Matthew.
yeah.
Oh, you're back. Sorry, you had a lag there. You're back.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're
No,
back.
it's just saying, yeah,
Well, I'm
sorry.
interested. Maybe we can continue this chat offline. Maybe drop me an email. I'll be very interested to find out.
Yeah.
Couple of quick questions for you from CBA Marketing. How do you promote them? So, are you getting traffic yourself from Facebook, or are you getting any search traffic, or how's it working?
Yeah, no worries. So, uh, before I go on, just let to pre-warn you, if my internet is bad, I'm actually from the United Kingdom. I used to live in Southampton, but I'm living the laptop lifestyle, and I'm actually in Uganda, in Africa
Wow,
at the moment, and it's the
wow.
worst internet in the world. Even though I'm spending like $100 a day on the internet, it's the worst internet. So I apologise
Is,
for that.
what are you just traveling around? Have you seen the gorillas and all that stuff?
Uh, Gridded, tree lines, all that kind of crazy stuff. Yeah, so just
Wow, so that
traveling.
you are living the dream. So all this money you're traveling with it.
Yeah. All you need is a
Perfect.
laptop, and that's it.
So yeah, let's go back to the question. How do you promote these offers?
Various ways. So email marketing, but it's having very good lead magnets on blogs. That's the first thing. So blogs, exactly the same as you teach, but
Yeah.
very attractive lead magnets. People opt in, and then what I do is promote offers through email.
Hmm.
The other way is through pure Facebook organic marketing. I believe strongly in not spending money on a business at all. So
So
yeah,
no
no
Facebook
ads,
ads or anything like that. No.
none at all. No, 100% organic through content. So I write content on a personal profile, uh, just like you do on a blog, but it's done on Facebook.
Okay. Sounds really
Yeah,
interesting. Maybe we'll
yeah,
have to go in
yeah.
and have you on another time because we're running out of time. One more question from Jill. Where do
Yeah.
you find these offers?
After a lot of hard work and sweat. So I'll be more than happy to share them with you, Alec, and
Yeah.
be more than happy to help you guys out. More than happy to help you out. Someone says Uganda is cheap. It's the cheapest country in the world to live in. That's why I'm here. It's very nice. You can live like a king for nothing.
Wow. Yeah, would love to. I think you'd make a great guest for another stream to talk about Uganda
Yeah, sure.
and offers and CPAs and all that kind of stuff. But alas, the time is running out. Thank you very much for joining me. And so you're not just traveling through Uganda; you're actually living there, are you?
So it's all up in the air at the moment. I'm thinking live in Uganda as a base and just travel the world. So Uganda, believe it or not, it's a lovely country.
Is it safe?
Yeah, very safe. Yeah, despite when I first came, I was very scared. Look at the government website; they say crime is bad and everything.
Yeah.
The most crime that's happened so far is a policeman asked me to buy him a drink. It's just the most laid back place I've ever been in life. It's fantastic.
Can
Very,
you get
very safe.
and you can get a drink in Uganda?
Yeah, yeah. It's a fantastic country. It's brilliant.
Wow.
Especially if you're like Western, in my opinion. It's yeah. Anything you want for not much.
Yeah. One last question from Stuart. Why do you need to be in Uganda if you're making 50,000 a day?
Why? Why would I need to be
Because you can live like a king in
the
there, in any
UK?
country with that kind of money.
Yeah. Why would I be in the UK? Why would I be in America?
That's an even better
So
question. Yeah.
it's a personal choice,
Yeah,
basically.
I'm sure it's
It's
far more exciting and a better country than both of those countries you just mentioned.
exactly. I've been in the UK and it was boring, so it's not here. Trust me.
Yeah, I can imagine it's not boring. What's the wildlife like? I'd imagine you have to be careful of insects and snakes and all those kind of things.
Okay, so before I came to Uganda, I had to go and get lots of injections,
Yeah.
fever, typhoid, rabies, and I was told you're going to get bitten to an inch of your life. Guess what? I have not been bitten once. I have not
So not
seen
even
one
mosquito?
mosquito. No, not at all. No, not been bitten once by anything.
Yeah.
It's just everyone exaggerates like how crazy it is. All you see is thousands of beautiful birds. That's what Uganda's known for. Is its wildlife for birds. It's fantastic. It's very 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 safe.
Sounds fantastic.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
we'll definitely can you drop me an email after the stream and we'll talk and arrange. I think you'd make a great guest for a longer chat. Electronic earnings. One
Oh,
last
no way.
question. What language do they speak in Uganda? I'm guessing French, but what language is it?
So it's a variety. So where I am now, they actually have their own local language,
Okay.
which I couldn't speak a word of apart from Agandi, which means hello. And then they have some people speak like Swahili, but mostly it's just like local languages and stuff in Uganda. So yeah, do they have a KFC in Uganda? Absolutely, they do in Kampala. There's one. Yeah, Ugandese. There we go, Phil.
Wow. Okay. And what time is it there right now?
So we are 2 hours ahead of the UK. So it's 11:30
Past
here.
11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. And I don't think having a KFC is a good thing. Anyway,
No.
thank you, Matthew, and thanks for sharing your earnings and your story. And yeah, let's have you back soon for a longer, more in-depth chat about Uganda and making money online. But anyway, have a good evening.
Cheers. Nice to meet you all, guys. Cheers,
See
Alex.
you
Thanks, mate.
later. Wow, what a fantastic stream. We've had some great guests. Right, how many likes we got? 46. It's been a low viewer count tonight, so I don't think we're going to hit 66, but that doesn't matter because we'll do a giveaway in a minute. Anyway, let's have a look at this blog post quickly that's been written in the background while I was talking. Popcorn, blow, snack, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So it's no surprise we would wonder at some point whether it's literally to eat according to our kosher dietary guidelines. Read and find the answer. Yes, it is. This looks good. I don't know if it's long enough, but probably is long enough. I don't know. We'll do another stream on the One Shot blog post another time, as time is up. Let us get the funky party going. If you would like to win some merch like this, you need to say something in the chat right now. Okay. Thank you. That's a very in-depth answer. I like it. It's a bit rude. I know I am, but... Right. 20 more seconds you got. Well, you see Nintendo are going to be releasing a new Zelda. It's exciting. But even more exciting is the classic N64 game GoldenEye is coming to Switch. Most you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but never mind. 10 more seconds. What do we do? You've just done it, Julian. You just literally say, what do we do in the chat? That's all you need to do. Oh, geez. You know they release a new iPhone every September, surely. On the Switch, it's going to have online play. Okay, let's go. Okay, that was a very unfortunate time to lose the feed. I guess we'll never know who won. Never mind, let's go. Okay, we're back. We're ready to roll. Don't worry, we're ready. I don't know what happened. The Wi-Fi or something up on the roof fell away. Let's go. Ooh, is it Jonathan? First guest on tonight. Oh, it's going to slip away from Jonathan. Julian. Jonathan, you're a winner. Julian, drop me an email to eagle@wpeagle.com. You have won some merch. Time has come to say goodbye. That was fun with some guests. It's good times. I'll try and get a few of them back on for a more in-depth discussion. I need to talk to Sean about what he's up to. Do you remember do you know what he's talking about, Olivia? You were there too. Is it something military based? Might be. I better not say too much. You never know who's listening, do you? Oh, why do I need to sit down? I think it brings more energy standing up, and it's also more healthy. I don't think it's as easy as that. My email is up there. It's Eagle at WP Eagle. Yeah. It's fantastic to chat to you. Thank you, Electronic Earnings. Thank you, Helen. Yeah. Maybe. Thank you, Carl. Thank you to all my moderators like Carl and Helen. Keep the show on the road. Gaz, of course. Phil, R7 Eagles here as well. I think you may have missed the draw, R7. Do apologise. Hope you. Are you feeling better, by the way? You shaking off that COVID? A little bit late. Is he still going? Phil? He was a guest on my channel a long time ago. Do you remember that? Might have been before your time. Do you hear that cat? Adios, Aguila. Aguela. It is gone. Good. Thank you, Brian. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow for the Niche Lifestyle Show. Doug's back, I think. It'll be fun. Friday, the working stream is probably going to be early. I've got some friends coming over from England to come and see me. They're coming in the afternoon, so I'm going to do the stream a bit earlier. But until then, very wise, Matthew. Drop me an email, Matthew. Really good to catch up. I'd love to have you on again. Good luck with your sites. The topic tomorrow is a good question. It's something important. Things you shouldn't waste time on your niche, for your niche website, something like that. Okay. My lovely polished ending there with the music just drifting away and the transition. Ruined it. See you later. Molly's desperate to go out for a walk. This is high risk. This is high risk. Nope, I've broken the camera now. Never mind. Never mind. There was a way to use your phone. I hate this camera. This is too high. Molly. Jeez. You want to go out for walkies? You want to go out for walkies? You want to go out for walkies? You want walkies? Yeah. Alrighty. See you later.